Welcome back to KTV, everybody. That's Knife Television. And I'm your host, Cowboy Sebop. And this little fella, his name is Koala Harris. Guys, welcome back to KTV. All right, tell him, Koala. All right, you're in a safe place here. You must like, subscribe, dislike, but make sure you leave a comment. All right, ring the bell for notifications. Oh, I love you so much. So soft and cuddly, but I gotta put you down for a minute. Guys, seriously, today's video is my little tribute to Australia. Just a little tribute. Um, and if you do like this content, like, subscribe, because there will be more. Okay, so long story short, back in 1989, I found myself in the United States Navy. And this ship found itself in Australia. I spent 10 days, right, working every day, but Liberty, every afternoon out on the streets, just had a fabulous time. It was so good that I put in a leave request for another 30. All right, the ship had already gone, it sailed, they approved it. And what was great about it was, as I said, the people were amazing. I got a hotel, and this one gal says, you know, why are you wasting your money on a hotel? Just stay with us. So I stayed with them. It was incredible. Everybody I met was awesome. I'm sure there's some, questionable characters, but I didn't meet any. Right? And if there was, I think they protected them from me because I had nothing but a great time. And I did not want to go back on that ship. When my last day was there, I'm like, I promise I'll be back. I'll be back. Never happened. Right? So I always tell my kids, if you can afford it, you have the means, make a trip to Australia. But you got to take me with you because you might not come back either. All right. So anyway, huge thank you. When I see these knives, I can't help but think of Australia. All right. So let me start with my man Pete Morrissey. Pete had sent me this killer kangaroo pin that's on my fedora here. Let's talk about this hat. You guys ever see the movie with Hugh Jackman called Australia? Okay. He is the drover, and I loved his hat. I tried to find it online, and I think I found one company. It was rather expensive. We're talking like, eight, nine, $1,000. So I just figured, you know what? I'll just take a screenshot of it and make my own. So I just basically found an old fedora that I don't really wear. I trimmed it. I took off like an inch and I did the wrapping. So Google a photo of it. Check it out. All right. I think the kangaroo was an added bonus. Also from Pete, the MA-66 machete used in the Vietnam War. You know why I love this knife so much? Not just because it was from Pete Morrissey, not just because it's from Australia, but because it's an MA-66 and I was born in 1966. So this holds a very, very sentimental, dear, dear place in my heart always. Pete, it's in the right place, and I thank you kindly. What else? My good friend Greg Foster. What's up, Greg? Say hello to Jane and Mikey. How goes it? I treasure this always. I'm a huge Rambo fan, in case you guys didn't know that already. He sent me a custom First Blood knife by Marcos Blineri. This just blows all the replicas out of the water. It's such a stunning knife. And I do plan on getting the Rambo 2 version. All right. It will be arriving soon. Let's just say soon. All right. So I treasure this. All right. Again, Greg, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Just like Pete Morrissey, I treasure this always. And look at that phenomenal sheath that came with it. Okay, so let's get down to it. when we talk about knives from Australia, what's usually the first thing that comes to your mind, most people's minds? Crocodile Dundee. Yes, I'm wearing the wrong hat. Crocodile Dundee. And this here is the Down Under Outback. I've had this thing for decades. All right. Love this knife. Nice and hefty. I mean, it's got the greatest movie line of all time. All right. Everybody, let's do it together, shall we? That's not a knife. Now that's a knife. Did I do that right? I'm not sure. Now I'm questioning my own self. And one more thing. I found this knife here called the Aussie by Chuck Staple, the late great Chuck Staple. Okay, so are you a Quentin Tarantino fan? Do you like the movie Django? Well, at one scene, you get to see our hero using this knife. All right, and John Jarrett, he was the first owner of this, then Jamie Foxx. All right, this is called the Aussie, custom made by my guy Sufan, and it was for sale over at Nordsman Blades. I'm not sure if it's for sale anymore, but this is like a primitive knife that was used. Chuck made this to, like, say, what would they have used in the 1870s? You know, it's got like elk antler, full tang, razor sharp, like a 6.5 inch blade. Now this is the 440C. I love 440C, but I I also love 5160. The original was made in 5160. I don't know why I just didn't get the 5160. Maybe I will. All right, but I have experience with Norseman blades, and most of my knives by them are 440, and they'll make it in 5160 if you want. They will. All right, just gotta ask. All right. Anyway, I think their store is on holiday right now, so you might go over there and just say, "We'll be back shortly." Norseman Blades over on Etsy. All right, Claudia will take care of you and hook you up. Love this knife, guys. All right. Uh, how's the sharpness been doing all these years since I'm always out here with it? I mean, I put this thing through its paces. Let's just check it out. I can't believe how cold it is today. You know? Yeah. My hands are a bit chill. But, yes, it's still razor sharp, ladies and gentlemen. And I have these basically for collecting purposes, as you know. Some get brutalized, while others don't. All right, so that's about it. Now, I do have another a video. I don't know if I'm going to attach it to this one or just do a separate one, but it features Koala Harris. So stay tuned. You don't want to miss. Boop. All right, guys, let's do a little once over, shall we? And I'll let you get about your day. Again, thank you guys so much. Don't forget, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. All right, come here. I love Australia. I really do. Yes, the good old MA66. Boy, if this knife could talk, huh? Thanks, Pete. Why'd you get put it back in the sheath? Huh? There we go. The down under. The Aussie. A nice little spine on it, eh? And the Blinary. Always in my thoughts, prayers, everything. I love you, Australia. Greetings from East Coast, USA. And I will see you guys soon.